Hey guys, it's Kim Q here, and I wanted to shoot a really quick video just to tell you about my system for basically classifying my prospects so that I know exactly who they are and exactly when we met. Now, this is just my system. It's not the end-all be-all system. I just wanted to share in case you find it helpful. So here we go. While I'm talking with a prospect that I just met, what I'm going to do is say, hey, I really enjoyed speaking with you. We should totally get our, exchange information so that our sons can meet, so that they can play, whatever the case may be, whatever it is I'm saying. I like to give my phone to the prospect for them to put their number in. I'll say, just put your information in right quick. Why? Because if they have a unique name, or I don't like to do too much repeating back and forth. I don't want them to give me the number 363. Okay, 363 965. Okay, 965. No, just go ahead and give it to them. Let them put their information in, especially if they have a long name. Let them go ahead and do that. So I'm going to say the prospect's name. Since I just said the word long, I'm going to say the prospect is Kim Long. Now, once I see Kim in the name field or coming to the end of the contact information, I will put my hand out for the phone before she hits save. When I get the phone back, the first thing I'm going to do is, in parentheses, put a memory jogger there. So if I met Kim Long out at, I don't know, my son's school, then I'm going to put when school. Okay, something like that, because that will tell me that I met her at, that's the name of my son's school, and the SCH is enough of an indicator. So, perfect. Now, after I have the memory jogger behind her last name, could I put that in the notes? Absolutely. But I do not want to have to go into the contact's information specifically to find out who they are. Because what I was doing when I did that before is I was spending a whole lot of time going, no, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. So at a glance, I want to see who, where I met them, and when. So now I'm going to go into, we have the who, we have the where. Now I'm going to go into the when. I put the 4-digit year. Today is August 21st, 2015. So I'll put the 4-digit year followed by the 2-digit month followed by the 2-digit date. And then I save while I'm in front of that prospect. Now, later on, when I'm not in front of them, I will go back in and I'll put in some mad crazy notes. Something to tell me every single thing about what we talked about, so that when I call them a day from now, a month from now, a year from now, I have some type of personal information that they have an emotional connection to that I can bring into the conversation to let them know, hey, yes, I am your friend. Even though we haven't spoken in a while, I'm your friend. When you tell people about stuff that they told you about, they know that you listened and they feel close to you. So I do that later. Now, here's the power of this system for me. Later on, when I'm trying to follow up with people, you go into your contacts list and you see this long list. Let's say, I don't know, a week from now, I'm like, doggone it, what was that parent's name at my son's school? We sat there and we had a conversation. I can't remember her name. If it's a week from now, then I know it was still in the month of August. So I don't have to remember her name at all. Okay? I can just put in 2015 08, and it's going to pull up everybody I met in the month of August. So here we go. There is and see how I have more than one Kim here? I have a Kim Johnson, a Kim Long, a Kim Thomas. If I just put their names in with no memory jogger, no date reminder behind it, then I would be like, well, which Kim is which? And I would have to go into each one of those 3 contacts to find out, this is the Kim that goes to your son's school and you had a conversation about having a play date with her son, whatever the case may be. From looking at this, I automatically know that Kim Johnson is the one I met at Walmart. That's what WM stands for me. Kim Long is the one I just put in, and Win School, the name of the school. And then Kim Thompson will be the one that I met at QT. QT is a gas station here in Atlanta. So find out what abbreviation works out for you. Now, once I see Win School, that pretty much, like I said, it tells me exactly who it is I want. But the beauty in the number system, like I said, is the fact that if you don't remember the person's name, just by having a rough time frame, you can go back and find out who that person is. I can take a look at my contacts from 2014 May, and boom, here they go. Look at that. 2014 May. Now, if someone comes up and let's say they don't have if they come up under that filter, but they don't have anything behind their name as far as the date, that means that 2014-05 is probably a part of their phone number, their email address, or something else in the notes section. So it's not a prospect, and I know that. But look at these people I met in May of 2014. Do you guys understand that I call them right now and say, hey, such and such and such. I'm not going to click on anyone's name specifically because these are real people and I don't want to give away their phone number. But I could click into any one of these people right now and say, hey, Brian, listen, it's Kim Q. We met a little over a year ago and we talked about XYZ thing. Later on in the conversation, I can let Brian know, hey, listen, I remember that you hated your job. I'm just curious. Have you done anything to change your financial landscape in the last year? Or are you still at that job that you hate? And you don't say it in a smart tone, but guys, that is powerful. When you could tell something, because to Brian, I could call Brian, and once I jog his memory as to where we met and what we talked about, he might feel like we just met, a few months ago. How many times have you spoken to someone and said, oh my gosh, it's been that long? A few times, right? So time is a very delicate thing. It flies fast and you can't get it back. But a lot of time, our perception of time frames is totally off. So when you remind that prospect, hey, we met a year ago and you hated your job, have you done anything to change that? If the answer is no, y'all, you have subconsciously planted a seed in their head and they're like, oh my goodness, a whole year has passed and things are still the same. And in all likelihood, things are probably worse, because if you're staying the same and everything else is moving forward, then you're in a worse position. Okay, that's just how it works. Okay, so this is my system. I think that's all I had to say about it. I don't know if it will be helpful for you. I just know it's been super duper helpful for me. And if it does work for you, then awesome, great. Let me know by commenting, liking, and subscribing to my channel. Also, follow me on Periscope now. Okay, I give daily I call them like quick Q-tips. I give daily quick Q-tips on Periscope. My handle is at KimQ10K. That's KIMQ, I forgot. KIMQ10K. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.